The breed Pekingese originated in China and could only be owned by members of the Chinese imperial palace. What was negotiations turned into a battle that poured into Peking, or as we know it today, Beijing. This is Pa Li Kiao's Bridge. The Anglo-French victory that took place opened a path to Peking, or as we know it today, Beijing. The cavalry discovered the Chinese army in a strong position in front of a canal connecting Peking with the Peiho River. The Allied army attacked frontally, and the cavalry attacked from the left, forcing the Chinese back over the two bridges. The Anglo-French force inflicted massive losses on the Qing army trapped by the canal. 1,200 casualties.
From his ivory tower, Shengfeng Emperor of the Qing dynasty saw his army get annihilated. He then decided he did not wish to be annihilated as well, so he fled Peking to Chengdu. He left his family behind, Prince Gong and an elderly aunt, to deal with his affairs and fend for themselves. Here he is in a garden where he withered away a year later after the Battle of Pekingese. After their victory, the Anglo-French force surrounded the old summer palace. The elderly aunt of the emperor still remained in the palace. When the British and French troops finally entered, she committed suicide. She was found with her 5 Pekingese. They were removed by the Allies before the palace was burned to the ground. This was the beautiful, oriental old summer palace before it was burnt down. Pure royalty. A 27-year-old captain who was part of the 1860 Anglo-French force, wrote about his experience. Rough interpretation from Old English, Luxembourgish, and Frisian. We went out, and, after pillaging it, burned the whole place, destroyed in a vandal-like manner the most valuable property which could not be replaced for millions. We got upward of £48 apiece prize money. I have done well. The locals are very civil, but I think the grandees hate us, as they must after what we did to the palace. You can scarcely imagine the beauty and magnificence of the places we burned. It made one's heart sore to burn them. In fact, these places were so large, and we were so pressed for time, that we could not plunder them carefully. Quantities of gold ornaments were burnt, considered as brass. It was wretchedly demoralizing work for an army.
Consider it the beginning of Pekingese history. Only one of the dogs that were taken have depictions. Being that this Pekingese was given to Queen Victoria, it was treated like royalty. The Pekingese name was Ludi, the gender wasn't specified. It passed away in 1872. He or she lived for 12 years. After the end of Shengfeng Emperor's reign, his widow Empress Dowager Cixi took over. She was selected as a concubine of the Shengfeng Emperor in her adolescence. It seems as though she did not like him and probably held some sort of disdain against the Qing dynasty, because when she gained power she decided not to keep Pekingese sacred to Imperial Beijing. She gave Pekingeses to Americans including John Pierpont Morgan and Alice Roosevelt, who is the daughter of the United States President Theodore Roosevelt. Theodore named the Pekingese Manchu. Quickly the Pekingese breed poured through the West thereafter.
I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away. I want you back, I want you back. My neighbors think I'm crazy, but they don't understand. You're all I had, you're all I had. At night when the stars light up my room, I sit by myself talking to the moon, trying to get to you. In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. Or am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon? I'm feeling like I'm famous, the talk of the town. They say I've gone mad, yeah, I've gone mad. But they don't know what I know, 'cause when the sun goes down, someone's talking back. Yeah, they're talking back. Oh, at night when the stars light up my room, I sit by myself talking to the moon, trying to get to you. In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. Or am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon? Do you ever hear me calling? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause every night I'm talking to the moon, still trying to get to you. In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. Or am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon? Oh, I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away.
Clouds move over Pontiac skies. Their silent thunder matches mine. I know this feeling from long ago. I wondered, was it gone? But now I know. When she calls, don't send her my way. When it hurts, you'll know it's the right thing. Michigan's in the rear view now. Keep your hands where I could see them. You took the words right out my mouth when you knew that I would need them. What am I supposed to do without you. It's unannounced, like you'd expected, among broke down brake lines and Motown records. And all that's left is a blind reflection. But you know what's coming and you regret it. When she calls, don't send her my way. When it hurts most, it's the right thing. Michigan's in rear view now. Keep your hands where I could see 'em. You took the words right out my mouth.
Where did you go?
When you knew that I would need 'em. What am I supposed to do now without you? Without you. Michigan's in rear view now. Keep your hands where I could see 'em. Right out my mouth. When you knew that I would need 'em. What am I supposed to do now without you? Without you.
I guess. How come you don't get H-spot?